Hey y'all, it's Taryn. It is Sunday, February 6th. Welcome. I hope y'all have had a good couple of weeks. It's been a busy couple of weeks around here, just like always. I think the last video was the day before I was going for the consultation with the oral surgeon, and that was on Monday, and he said, yes, implant, and they said, when do you want to have it done? And I said, as soon as possible. And they said, how about Thursday morning? So Thursday was a week ago. I went in and they took out the roots from the tooth that was there, did a bone graft, and went ahead. The bone in the jaw up here was good. And so they went ahead and put the post in too, which was an awful lot of stuff all at one time, and hurt a lot more than the last time I had an implant done. But I think part of that is also because it was on top, and like I could feel the swelling up to my eye and stuff like that. But anyway, hopefully that means that I can be able to get everything will be healed up, and I can get the replacement, the implant tooth put on before Addison's wedding. So I won't have to do all the wedding pictures So anyway, that has been the fun and excitement around here. I could use less of that. Like I said, I had that done on Thursday morning. One of his early, I think I was the second appointment of the morning. And so, of course, they knocked me out. Dax brought me back home. And he stayed for quite a while. And I had told him, you can go. I'm, got the drugs here. And I'm not going to do anything. It's okay for you to go back to the office. And he did not for quite a while. It was probably 1 or 2 o'clock before I could finally get him to accept that I was fine, and mostly I was going to sleep it off and all of that. But at some point, the medicine had worn off, and I got up and took more, and I thought, okay, I'll just work on my Brooks Books Animal Advent. I'm working on the squirrel, Sophie Squirrel, and I thought, okay, I'll work on that while I wait for the medicine to kick in. And so I came out here and got it and took it back in the bedroom. This is not what I did. I've worked on this since. But I came here, I did about 7 stitches before I was like, okay, I'm out again. But anyway, here's the whole thing. And then, like I said, obviously I'm working on, oh, where did she go? Sophie there. I had put in a little bit of her face. I'm missing a color up here. And it looked really creepy. So I put in the eyes and nose because I thought that would look better. And it looked even worse. So I went and filled some more in. I think right now she kind of looks like she has tusks or something. Anyway. So we've had all of that fun going on. We got our... because I think I told you last time that we just went and bought a new washer. We got it delivered. This week we had, I guess you call them snow days. We didn't have any snow. We had ice. It started raining Wednesday night, about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, probably around 3 o'clock in the morning on... It rained for about 8 hours. It started sometime Wednesday evening. And at about 3 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, it turned to sleet. And all the puddled water froze. And I don't know what it was like anywhere else in the area. We live out in the country. We don't live where they come and do any kind of treatments to the road. So we stayed home Thursday and Friday. Which is all good. It's all good. I'm not complaining about that at all. Now, it means we didn't get any work done on Thursday and Friday, but It's overrated. My new start today, I started this one this morning, is Happy Farm Girl. It's So Emma. I just wanted to be in my bonnet from Fat Quarter Shop. I'm doing it on a piece of hopscotch fabric. I figured that looked pretty country-ish. I'm hoping I started in the middle. I measured and counted. This is the apron. And I decided, because this is the way it is, this is going to be so easy to just... I did the outline right here of the apron because I can just fill that in next time. And I think I'm going to do, when I work on it, that I'll just keep doing it that way with outline, because that will be so easy to grab if we're going to be in the car and I want to do it that way. And because last year when we had Snowmageddon and didn't go anywhere for a week because we were iced in, I worked on this one a lot. So I pulled it out on Thursday and worked on it some more. And here's where we are. I think the last time I showed this, I was like right up here. Maybe a little bit of the basket. So I came down and finished that. And there's only a couple of rows left of the basket. This is all the bird. I put his little head in. And so, I mean, I'm like way down here. I feel like there really is a possibility for this year. It could really happen. Maybe. To be quite honest with you, on Friday, I didn't stitch on a thing. I got sucked into Instagram Reels. I know better. I know better. I know I shouldn't watch them. But once you start, it's no-go for me after that. It's bad. I worked on this stocking is for Abigail. It's my second oldest whip, not far behind Wyatt's stocking. I think this time I put in like the scarf here and the berries and leaves on the hat, I think is what I did this time. Last time I worked on it before that, I think I just did a bunch of white stitching, which didn't really show up. I'm not going to get into whether or not that's going to be a finish this year. Get some things going over here. Sorry, I've dropped stuff everywhere. I did work on Wyatt's stocking, speaking of which. It's Dimensions kit. So is Abigail's, and I have that love-hate relationship with Dimensions kits. Wyatt's stocking is what I'm doing my 25 a day on, 25 stitching. I do 25 stitches because I feel like I can commit to that. Some people that are doing it do 25 minutes. And even though my 25 stitches might take 25 minutes, I can commit to 25 stitches, but I don't know about 25 minutes. Actually, I know that I would talk myself out of it if I tried to commit to 25 minutes. So I play the mind games, whatever works. Since the last time I have filled in more of the squares, there's still a little bit of confetti stuff that needs to be done. I finished filling in his boot, and as you can see, this is like one of the places along the ridge here. So, you know, progress. I am making progress, and like I said, I want this one finished this year. It's on my list of 20, but we all know that doesn't always matter. Last week's new start, last Sunday, actually it might have been last Monday, I don't know. It's this June from Snowflower Diaries. It's the Joyful World Sow, and impressive, I know. This week, instead of doing another one of these, I did the Joyful Farm Girl because these are lots of smalls, and I have big ones still, so I decided to throw one in there, you know, because why not? Just to try to keep it mixed up a little bit. Out of this For the Love of Cross Stitch magazine, and it's March of some year, I don't know. I know, it doesn't really matter, does it? If you want to know for real, I'll look it up. This little teddy bear, and I'm not doing the words, I just want the little bear. And it was on my, it's on my list of 2020, 20 and 22, my list of 20. That shouldn't be so difficult. And I finished it. I worked on this one a lot last Sunday. Saturday and Sunday, because when it came up one of the days, I got so much done that I was like, it is so close. I can't put it down. So, yay, I've got one done. But that actually made 2 finishes for January. So I'm pretty pleased with that. If I could keep that up all year, that would be fantastic. And then I don't have a picture of this one, which, as I've said before, if you've been here for a while, does not matter, because mine looks nothing like the picture, because I got off in a way that I wasn't going to tear it out. It was too much. So this time I have finished the black around the border. I've got to go back in. There's purple inside that black that I got to finish. There's a girl here. But as you can see, if I come down with the girl, the C is going to cover part of her. So I don't know if I'm just going to leave the hat, and then there's, in the pattern is a, like a little bag of candy, and put that bag of candy here, or if I'm going to do the girl and just let the C kind of cover part of her. I don't know. But mine looks nothing like the original, which is from Frosted Pumpkin. Oh, and I put the C on there because last time it said, which better have my Andy. And I don't know Andy. So that's what I've done stitching-wise. Like I said, been very busy, not necessarily with stitching, but I did spend quite a bit of time on that little bear. One of the things I've been doing, there's one of the things I dropped. These are Addison and Jacob's wedding invitations. If you've been watching me, you know. Pretty country kind of little wedding invitation. Kirsten is using silk flowers, and Kirsten is making bouquets. And because for the centerpieces for the tables at the reception, we're doing something similar. It won't be exactly like this. Kirsten is making bouquets, and we're going to frost mason jars. And I've got the glass stones to put inside to give them weight, and bought twinkle lights to put inside. Kirsten has started the bouquets, and we have the jars. I've got to get them frosted. But I've got to find some fabric kind of reminiscent of this, maybe something, because the party favors, the favors that she wants for people are, we're doing these, the braided, it's got a little heart. Can you see the heart? The braided heart with the wheat. I've made 3. I only have like 47 more to go. But I need some navy blue with floral fabric. I'm going to tear it in strips to tie around here at the bottom. Right now it's got clear hair bands on it. But I've braided 3 with at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or someplace like that. I bought a little thing of the wheat, just a small thing, and it had enough in there to make 3. And just to see if I could remember how to braid them, because it had been years since I made one, probably 30 years. But so anyway, I bought that stuff and I braided those, and I ordered a package of 100 stalks of wheat. I can't find it. I ordered it off of Amazon. I have looked everywhere for that box, and I'm afraid that because the box was so lightweight that I threw it away without thinking, without opening it to look in it. So I can't make any more until I order some more wheat. Right? Always. Yeah, I think that's really been everything that's been going on around here. We're going to have to play catch up next week for the days that we did not go into the office this week. But, you know, better safe than sorry and all of that good stuff. So, I guess really, I think the ice all has finally melted today. So it's actually, I think today it's getting up to around 50. Thursday, the water lines to the laundry room and kitchen did not thaw out until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Friday, it warmed up enough to keep that from happening. Oh, I guess Thursday afternoon, it warmed up enough to keep that happening again on Friday. But whatever, right? I don't think anything broke, any of the lines. It's not the first time that they have frozen, because it's in that wall right there, and there's not really, I mean, we can't get to them to insulate them. There's not really anything to do. Don't like to leave the water dripping because we are on a well and a septic system, and constantly running water is not good for either one. But there you go. That's been my 2 weeks pretty much in a nutshell. Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't think anything big is going on coming up for the next week. So, if I'm not just lazy, maybe next week I can actually come back. Last weekend, I could have done it last weekend because I was here, but with this side of my face kind of a little bit puffy and not really working, I don't want to do a video. So there you go. All right, that is all I have. Thank you everyone for your comments and coming back again and again to spend time with me. I really appreciate it. And compared to the last one, I know this one's really quick, but we also know my phone will cut off. So y'all have a great week. Hopefully I will be back next week, and we will see you then. Thanks, y'all. Bye.